Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Well, howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for September 4th. In 1881, Lewis W. Kemp was born in Cameron. He was a respected state historian and president of the Texas State Historical Association from 1942 to 1946, and he was the prime mover for the construction of the San Jacinto Monument. Kemp died in 1957 and is buried in the Texas State Cemetery. And if you have not been to San Jacinto, the battlefield, I highly recommend it the next time you're down there in East Texas, kind of north of Houston. Very cool place. As I understand it, the monument is taller than the Washington Monument. It's very cool, though, and it's a pilgrimage you absolutely must make. In 1912, a 25-year-old woman from Wisconsin arrived in Amarillo sometime this month after being hired as supervisor of art instruction. Later, she would say about the Panhandle, quote, "The plains left me beside myself. The openness, the dry landscape, the beauty of that wild world." End quote. 2 years later, she went to New Mexico and became one of the greatest artists in America. Georgia O'Keeffe died in Santa Fe in 1986 at the age of 98. She was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 1993. The plains are quite amazing. I'd agree with that. In 1933, a hurricane hit near Brownsville with winds estimated at 125 miles per hour. Over 2 days, it caused 40 deaths and ruined most of the citrus crop in the lower Rio Grande Valley. I guess they didn't start naming hurricanes until after 1933. 1937, Emma G. Mayharg died in Plainview. Mayharg, who came to Texas from Tennessee, became the first woman to serve as Secretary of State for Texas in 1925 to 1926. One of her bills enacted into law made the office elected rather than appointed. And in 1942, Station Hospital at Fort Sam Houston was renamed Brooke General Hospital in honor of Dr. and Brigadier General Roger Brooke. Brooke had directed the hospital and was recognized for his work with infectious diseases such as tuberculosis. Brooke had passed away in San Antonio in 1940. Okay, well that is your Texas History Roundup for September 4th. Thanks so much for listening, and we will catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.